Hello, hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for your time, your attention, your presence. Thank you. Today we are looking at why men are much less apt to ask and look for help when anxiety, when stress becomes a challenge in their life. Stress only becomes a real problem, a real inhibitor for health, physical, mental, emotional, for a man when it becomes chronic. There is acute stress, which is healthy. But when acute stress, which is the occasional rise, and stress becomes chronic, then it becomes a serious problem. Before going into why men rarely ask for help, I do want to share that we have an amazing platform of courses, free and paid. We also have a wonderful community of men. For our Pre-Sensi classroom and courses, you can find the link in the description below. In my years of working with men on the habit of chronic stress and rewiring it, what I've found is because of the truly noble and admirable stance of being provider, being protector, being this role as father, husband in their life, if low emotion begins to pile up and stress becomes an issue, or a lot of fear-based emotion, a lot of worry, or just a lot of low emotion. And we know that low emotion activates the production of stress hormones. So we can say a pileup of negative emotions, low-grade feelings, as they grow and kind of snowball and become an issue for a man, he is a lot less likely to ask for help or to even speak about it, because he will feel that those in his life will not see him as an adequate protector, as an adequate provider. He will be seen as weak. And so that is the fear, the underlying fear. Now we know this is survival based. We know this is not entirely rational. It is not entirely rational because if you allow these low-grade emotions to build, to snowball, to accumulate year after year, you're opening the door to physical illness. You're opening the door to a greater potential to develop disease in the body. You're opening the door to several more emotional disorders and mental disorders when you allow those emotions to build up over time. Now, let's look at the solution. In my experience, men are very quiet. They're very private about their own endeavors around clearing low emotion in the body and rewiring that chronic stress in the nervous system and healing that. What this means is that you don't have to, two things. You don't have to air your laundry to the world. And I personally believe there are a lot of shortcomings with talk therapy. So you don't even have to go and work with a therapist specifically unless you feel the disorder is quite extreme. Then you would want to seek a real professional. But for low grade, mild, even high levels of stress, you can learn through meditation, through the specific process as well with pre-sensing, which I teach, which is a method of meditation. You can learn to sit with yourself, go within, and actually begin to process those low-grade emotions very quickly, actually, thus rewiring that stress pattern. And you reframe it, this is the second piece, you reframe it as, I am taking care of my emotional business so that I can be a better protector, a better provider, a better husband, a better father, because in the long run, suppressing and hiding those emotions will not actually make you a better version of yourself.